What's going on, everyone? I am Bailey Mays, but you can call me the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub, coming at you today not with Mighty Putty, but with this deck right here. Do you hate losing to anyone playing meta on GOAT format ladder? Well, this is the deck for you because I call this extreme anti-meta. This is going to infuriate your opponent so badly they will not be able to do anything that they want to do, and hopefully get you the dub. You can see the deck right here. It is basically Necro Valley, Gravekeepers, King Tiger Wanghu, Kaiku, lots of Battle Traps, Dust Tornadoes, Noblemen of Crossouts, everything just to make sure your opponent literally never gets to do anything. That being said, like the video, dislike the video, comment, subscribe, let me know what decks you want me to play. I'm still in the same shirt. I have to record 2 more videos, this one and 1 more after that, and then hopefully I can finally stop because this has been a grind today. If you guys are YouTubers yourselves or ever tried, like, you know, it seems like, oh, I can just record videos, it's easy. But then you start and you realize, like, this is a lot of work, especially if we want daily content. It's the kind of videos where it's like, I need daily content only because the YouTube algorithm loves that. Give me the algorithm, give me the views, give me the comments. Use my TCG Player affiliate link down in the description. Make me a trillionaire by the end of the year. If I'm not richer than Jeff Bezos, it's because you guys aren't buying enough cardboard, and don't give your money to Simo. Give it to me instead. Tell your friends to give me your money. Tell me your mother to give me her money. Everyone you know should be giving me money. There you go. Without any further ado, let's go and join the GOAT format ladder. Oh, no. Leave, sorry. Not the right deck. Where is it? Extreme anti-meta. I apologize, that person who I just joined set as default, and now we're gold. We're golden. Ew, you're using Ghost Ogre icon? Dude, that's not a GOAT format card. Disgusting. I lose the rock, paper, scissors, unfortunately. Might as well scoop this entire match. I draw Gravekeeper Spy, Widespread Ruin, Widespread, Mystical Space Typhoon, Ring of Destruction, and Kaiku. Hitting my MST, and I will discard Widespread Ruin, because I have a bunch of Battle Traps. Upstart Goblin. Is he gonna probably, pot of greed now? Dude, I'm winning, though. I have the life point advantage. What's this guy doing? Oh, look at that. He's got 2 pieces of the Trinity. I can't even complain. If you saw, I was going to say today's video, but like it was the video I recorded for today, but pre-recorded before all these. I finally opened up all 3 pieces of the Trinity in my opening hand. I know, incredible. Never happens to me, but it did. Like I said in a comment though, it of course happens when I was playing my Super Hand Control deck. Super Hand Control. But it only ever happens, okay, I drop Pot of Greed, that's nice. But it only ever happens when I'm playing, like, what I'd call, like, one of my more decent decks. Whenever I'm playing something bad, it never happens. Okay. Draw. I will normal summon Kaiku and try to attack. Ring of Destruction. That's fine. We both eat 1,800. And I will set 2 and end. If that's face down Heavy Storm, good for him. He baited me. It's a Jar of Greed. Now let's hope he doesn't have heavy here. But he's probably going to. Probably not, actually, because he would have used it already. Sacred Crane. Do I want a Mirror Force here? I'm going to Mirror Force. Because I think if he banishes, then I can Ring of Destruction for a lot more damage. He just sets 1 face down. I draw King Tiger Wanghu. I'm going to summon that in case it's a scapegoat. Summon that being the King Tiger Wanghu. Because now scapegoat becomes completely dead. I also see one of you sent me a message. Call of the Haunted. Alright, that's perfect for me. And attack directly. And he does know the GOAT format ruling. I appreciate not having to go into an argument because of that. I mean, I shouldn't say, like, you know, when people know the rulings, it's always nice. So now he drops, I mean, I had the right read with the Ring of Destruction. And he's actually just going to attack over it, so that is 600 damage and 1600. Maybe because he's got, well, Defusion wouldn't do much. And that goes to grave. Oh, now I draw Necro Valley. Activate Necro Valley, set the Gravekeeper Spy and end. Does it go to battle? Flip summon, he'll take 200. And I will summon Gravekeeper's Assailant. And unless he's got battle traps, then I might win, because he can't even change that to defense, because then I would just, you know, use my effect. And if he doesn't, well, then I just don't use my effect. I'm glad Gravekeeper's Assailant is not mandatory, because that would really, really suck. Premature Burial. Standby main. I think let's just try to poke for game. Actually, it's not game. It's 400 damage. Main 2. Set Gravekeeper Spy. And I was like, oh, I was going to use Premature Burial. I can't because Necro Valley. Jar of Greed. He's viewing his graveyard, but he's not allowed to, you know, call them. Well, he's used Call the Haunted. Premature Burial's dead. I'll eat 300 damage from the attack of Chaos Sorcerer. He sets another and ends. I will not set anything. I'm like, I could, but if I Heavy Storm, I want my Premature Burial to be live. Pot of Greed from him. Nice draw. Reasoning. Let's call 8. I cannot let him get a Demock onto the field. He gets a Parshath. That's fine. Can't get over any of my monsters. And attacking would be futile. He monster gates. He's looking for the Demock. Please don't hit it. BLS is gone. Not like it was doing too much anyways. Chaos Sorcerer's gone. Hits Jinzo. Still not doing anything. And he ends. Just end my turn here. I don't think there's anything to do. There's no reason to do anything, I should say. Because I obviously don't want to flip Gravekeeper Spy. Give him. Like, he can't banish with Chaos Sorcerer. Though, he can tribute for a Demock that he draws. And that would do something. But actually, he can't use... The Necro Valley stops him from... I'm so, like, afraid of the Demock, but Necro Valley stops him from actually getting the effect off anyways. He'd basically just be able to get over my Gravekeeper Spy, which would be frustrating, but I don't think it'd be the end of the world. And just by being on 100 life points, Jinzo or Chaos Sorcerer. If they attack, he'd lose. I think I have the win here. I'm pretty sure even if he gets the Chaos or the Demok draw, then I can stall for at least 2 turns. Though, maybe. It'd depend. Depend on, I think, my draws. I would need to draw a monster or 2. And that's game. Okay, I get game 1. Gotta bring in the Smashing Grounds, Cursed Seals, and Threatening Roars. Widespread Ruin. Dust Tornadoes, I think, can come out. Nobleman's definitely can come out. Cursed Seals. Wanghu, I don't think he's gonna. It can be really good against Scapegoat, which this deck does obviously run. Reaper can also be pretty powerful. I don't know if Sangan and Sinister Serpent will do too much. Let's bring in these 2 cards. I'm thinking he's probably going to bring in Decrees. I need the Smashing Grounds to get rid of like a Jinzo that gets onto the field. It can also take out Chaos monsters without needing him to attack. Like, that's the problem, is sometimes with like Sakuretsu Armor, Widespread Ruins, especially against a deck like this, he can just, True Nade, Heavy Storm. Before he attacks, he can just find a way to get a Jinzo on the field. I do have a ton of traps in this deck, so I am a bit of afraid of the Royal Decree or Jinzos. That's why I want the Dust Tornadoes, so I can chain it and get rid of the Decree. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell can be powerful, though I will need a spell to be drawn here. And he just ends his turn. Dust Tornado draw. Let's go ahead and summon Spirit Reaper and attack. Declare, hitting that card. Heavy Storm, okay. So now I can feel free to set my back row. Kind of figured that he was going to have a heavy or something. Demok still would suck, but hey, that's what happens. Because Demok can just get back the heavy, but then I'll have a judgment for it. It would just be a lot of life points to pay. Think. I wish I had a spell card in my hand. I have to, just in case it's a Jinzo hits the board, I can't let that go through. Premature Burial. Dust Tornado that. Because I imagine he has another Monster Gate that he was going to use. Smashing Ground draw. Summon the Wanghu. Attack directly. I get rid of the Visor Shock. And I'll set Smashing Ground just as another bluff. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that. What am I thinking? I should keep it in hand for the reasoning. Okay, I drop. Let's... I'm going to definitely keep the Graceful Charity in hand. Swap that to defense and try to just attack with the Wanghu. If he draws... If he uses reasoning, then Cursed Seal's getting flipped immediately. Let's Graceful Charity now. Draw Necro Valley, heavy, Pot of Greed. Discarding heavy. And Gravekeeper's Spy. Activating Pot of Greed. Drawing another Spy and Threatening Roar. Activating Necro Valley. Put him underneath Dimension Fusion range, if he allows it. He might have a... We'll call the Haunted now. Declare Necro Valley. Okay, so it's still in main 1 then. I suppose... Okay, let's flip the Spirit Reap... or Smashing Ground. Attack directly. And getting rid of that card. It was the Mirror Force. Cursed Seal still very much alive. And my opponent admits defeat. Do I go for another one? Yeah, screw it. You guys get 2 in this. That was relatively quick, only 15 minutes. But it was a good match. 2 in a row. Alright, I get the dub. I get the win. I won the rock, paper, scissors. Obligatory U2 to the good luck, have fun. Let us just summon the Kaiku, set the Ring of Destruction, end. Now, let us do the Summon Sangan. Ring of Destruction his Kaiku. Try to attack with the Kaiku. Mirror Force. Call of the Haunted. I will attack and we'll just both send him to grave. And then let us set the Sakuretsu armor. Thunder Dragon. Okay, so we might have the Chaos Monster here, which is fine. Fine-ish. I feel like he's going to look in Graveyard, banish. DD Warrior Lady. That's fine. I will Sakuretsu armor this. He sets 1 and ends. Summon that. And let's hope it's not a Mirror Force. It is not. I will banish both his lights. Setting a Mirror Force and ending. And I got the win. Okay, so going up against Chaos here. I mean, my whole deck is designed to beat his, like, pretty hard. I'm going to swap 1 Nobleman for a Smashing Ground. Just in case he's got, like, a Jinzo or something up his sleeve. Also, just notice he's playing 41 cards, and let's hope he doesn't open any of the Trinity. Probably not Duo. He might have Pot of Greed or Charity. Yep, he has a Charity. Let's hope he doesn't draw the Duo. Because I have Pot of Greed Duo in my hand. You know, likely discard Night Assailant. Okay, I was going to say, why would you not discard the Thunder Dragons? Okay, I was going to say, he knows. I was gonna say, you can't use Night Assailant to get back, especially if you were gonna do that play, you would not discard Thunder Dragons. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and activate Duo. Hitting that. Tsukiyomi, that's probably really nice, because I imagine this is either Faith or a Dekoichi. Now, let us try to run out the Kaiku. Is it a Faith? No, it's the Dekoichi. Okay, and we will set 1, 2, 3. Let us now run out the King Tiger Wang Hu. Mirror Force. Yep. Unfortunate. Got greedy there. What can you do? And now here's the Faith. Wish we had the Necro Valley instead of like the Wang Hu draw, or Sinister Serpent, whatever we drew last turn. He draws 3. Probably going to discard Thunder Dragon, Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon Nobleman. Tribute for Thunder Dragon. MST's 1 back row. It's the Sakuretsu armor. Okay, so now he's going to banish for Chaos Sork. I will eat 300, 1800, and then Widespread Ruin the final one. Okay, so he's got game there with My Body as a Shield. Want to bring back in. I don't think he's going to have the Jinzo from what I've seen so far. And let's bring out the Widespread Ruins. I just think it's a little overkill to have that many battle traps, but it certainly can be important at times. And if we're going to do that, maybe take out 1 Dust Tornado for a Smashing Gouger. So I have one more spell in the hand to potentially discard with the Cursed Seal. Alright. Because I've seen Kaikus, let's go ahead and do what we did turn 1 in game 1 and set the Ring of Destruction, summon Kaiku. He sets a monster, metamorphosizes it. It was a Magician of Faith. I will. Tries to do that. My bodies. He takes my Kaiku. I'll eat 1800. And he ends. From here, I wish that Spirit Reaper was not on direct attack. Let us go ahead and summon the Sangan and set the Dust Tornado. I may have a little bit of issue getting over the 1000 Eyes Restrict. Could be a little bit of a problem. I'll eat 800. Getting myself, I think, Gravekeeper's Spy. Draw Graceful Charity. Let us Dust Tornado the back row. It was a Call of the Haunted. Draw use Graceful now. Just want to make sure it, like, wasn't a judgment. Draw Mirror Force, Heavy, Snatch, Steal. Okay, this is great. Discarding Gravekeeper's Assailant in Wanghu. Now let us Snatch, Steal the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Normal summon Spirit Reaper. Attack. And is it a you can? Oh, it's actually a automatic. That is a little unfortunate. I thought it was a you can. I didn't think ahead. Okay. I'll set the Mirror Force just in case he's got like a heavy or Space Typhoon. I'm not thinking at all right now. If he has heavy, that would suck. He does not have it in his grave. Does have a light and a dark. Card destruction. He should have got back his faith with the Knight Assailant, but too late, too little, too late. I will change this to defense and end. Oh no, he banished the faith. I was like, why wouldn't he do that? Let's activate Necro Valley. And I'll summon this. Does he have a Torrential? He does. Whatever. I still have Mirror Force to protect myself. And I draw Pot of Greed. Draw Judgment, Necro Valley. Summon Gravekeeper's Assailant. Stand by main. Let's knock the face down. He'll take 2,000 and end. That's why I like Gravekeeper's Assailant, because Scapegoat really does nothing against it. Gravekeeper's Spy, and no, this is not game, because Spy doesn't have the same effect, but... And I'll end. And alright, GG's. Let's see what he's going to say. Yep, GG's. Alright. I like this deck, guys. Extreme anti-meta is pretty fun. You guys saw what it's supposed to do. Gravekeeper's Assailant. When it has a good matchup, you know, with Scapegoats and stuff, it can do some pretty important stuff, but it's not great against super big monsters. Gravekeeper Spy, MVP in that first game. First game 1 of match 2. I honestly can't even remember. But when it was, you know, sitting there in defense and he couldn't get over it. Wanghu does what it needs to do at times. I mean, it's just so many cards that just stop your opponent. Good 1-for-1s. It's a fun deck to play. Try it out if you want to. Really, it was just something I was like, I want to use Deck Devastation Virus, but kind of just does the same thing that Wanghu does, but Wanghu's better. I guess you could argue that Deck Devastation Virus is a trap, so you don't need to, like, use your normal summon, but then you need a level, or a 2,000 or attack dark monster, so... And it's for 3 turns. Wanghu's just until they get off the field. So Wanghu forces them to do something. Deck Devastation Virus sometimes does literally nothing at all. That's why it's in the side deck though. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And good morning. No, I'm kidding. Goodbye.